this little guy. Good. We are now on this thing. We are on here. What?
Should learn to make movies.
Oh, I would love to learn to make movies. Where do I go to school for that? And we have, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 contestants, the very first contestants for what we now call Marathon. I'm your host, Jason Scott. I'll be giving 16 color commentary, all for this, folks. Now, remember the rules, as are stated on this tape, are that each person has 9 discs. Those 9 discs are going to be various games made to boot up. We have tested them to our best knowledge. It works. We will have 1,000 things go wrong, but hopefully 10,000 things go right. The contestants can choose which discs they want to go after. It would help me if you shouted out the name, if you shouted out the label before booting, just because then I can know who's going to what. And if any of you have any question, like, am I doing this? Is this what you meant? Please feel free to ask.
Okay.
All right. So, have all of you signed the waivers, said goodbye to family and friends, thought about your lives that got you to this moment, reconsidered all the choices you've made, called people you hate to tell them you love them? All right, okay, that's all underway. Awesome. Welcome to the very first KansasFest Marathon. And let's get a big cheer for our warriors who stood up and went into the abyss. Fantastic. This is either, as has been said before many things, this is either going to be awesome or tragic. Please try to show support regardless.
The camera was sending a message earlier saying you're panning too fast.
The camera can shut up. All right. Warriors, put your discs in the drive.
The camera's date is wrong.
And when I count to...
No, he doesn't go in.
Maybe there's one in there. Oh, no.
No, there's not one in there.
I'm fascinated. You know, this is a standard KansasFest nightmare. You have a dream that everyone's booting up a disc and yours doesn't go in. It's not working. You're just trying. It gets worse. You get sweaty.
Javier!
Were you handed a bum horse for the race?
So, hold on. I'm
so glad I asked to do this first, because it would have, well, I mean, actually, it would have been hilarious. I would have actually...
It's like not quite.
No driving.
No, there's a drive, but...
Are you sure there's no disc in that drive?
Well, if it is, it's really short.
There's a 3.5 inch.
Hold on.
Anybody got a flashlight?
Flashlight.
Yeah.
Hold on.
The second most favorite Apple II activity, repairing your Apple II.
It's like not... It's like really...
Quickly, everybody!
This is...
Riveting.
Yeah. Well, hey, we figured that's why we're in the beta run. Anyway, if watching somebody slowly trying to repair an Apple II isn't riveting for you, you really came to the wrong building.
What if the repair is riveting it?
What if the repair is riveting?
Yeah.
I think Chris is playing Learn Everything About the Disc Drive.
Wait, let me try that. Hold on. I'm going to try that.
Go ahead.
Oh.
I think if one disc isn't going in, they're all going.
Yeah.
I don't think you can use this.
Oh, turn the disc over. We said that earlier.
Yes, right.
It's like really skinny.
I'm giving this, I don't know, 10 more seconds. And then, and I'm going to call you, I'm going to call you disqualified for the first round of contestants. No, because we're going to move on to the next thing. Live the horror. Unless we can come up with a secondary machine to come riding in. I'm not gonna, otherwise you can't play. It's not possible.
I'm just going to program them all and then play it
Chris is not going to have to forfeit.
Okay.
Is someone coming?
No, somebody's coming with a drive.
Can a drive be hooked up to an Apple IIc to make it load in and boot off it? I don't think you can.
You can connect a disc. You can put a disc to connect a disc to.
You got 20 people who are going away from the wrong 2 by
I am fascinated. Come on in. I want to make Chris happy. Or
I don't know if this will work or not.
I don't know either.
Oh, I'm fat. Okay, here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Will Chris Torrance get to play? Well, we'll see right now. Is
Here
Chris?
comes another 2C.
This isn't gonna.
What is this world?
Another 2C is going to
Is it working?
Do a pair number 7 from basic. Get the external direct pivot to 255.
No. Apple Talk offline.
Nope. Try number 5.
Not come out. Okay.
Try it.
All right. Apple II, dependable, lovable. A strong community to help you repair it, using the standard method of throwing the entire thing out and letting somebody else do the work for you.
It's like a pit stop.
Yeah,
No, this is good.
Chris's pit crew.
I'm telling you.
Here, let me see it.
This is the greatest 5 minutes in Apple II esports.
Plugged in.
Also the first, yeah.
Should be good.
Can you? Does
Not doing that one.
Wait, do the number 1 check. Does a disc
Wait a minute.
fit in the
Is there a disc
drive? Because that's a major requirement.
Hold on.
Does
No,
it-
I'm missing a disc.
What? How are you missing a disc?
Oh, I think it's in the, wait, no, that's yours.
Is the no?
No, it can't be.
It's in the second drive.
Oh yeah. Look at that.
Oh,
Panic.
man.
Panic.
Okay. Oh, don't start it yet. No, turn it off, you hiker. Cheater, disqualified. All right. Once again, I have to ask. Okay, are all the warriors ready? Put your hand up if you're ready to go. If you feel you're ready to play this game. Okay, can I get a cheer from the audience for the brave warriors and the things they're doing? Fantastic. Okay, well, so warriors, start your apples. All right. So let's start booting those games. Let's see what everyone is playing.
I didn't hear anyone shout out the name of their disc.
No, I want that afterwards. I want for each other.
Oh, look at that.
Get ready to know your Apple II.
You got it. Okay. I see that Chris Torrance is playing Lose to the Eagle. Ken is required to know your disk drive. We have another stuck in the mud. If somebody wants to help Adrian, we have
Get in the lamp.
get lamp. We have slither to round 2, which I mean beat 1 round.
Grab that other, the other drive. Grab that other drive.
The battle has begun.
There is a second drive over there we can try if
Ken is learning about disk drives.
Please, I don't. Is it working? I don't. Oh, it's working!
It's making sounds.
Woo!
All right,
Okay, sorry. Anyway.
back in the race.
Yeah, back.
There you go. Continue. You have to lose to the eagle.
Oh, okay.
All right, the fight's begun. We're seeing some good fighting here. Have you gotten the lamp?
No.
She got lost in the forest and then rebooted.
And rebooted. I've had many a weekend go that way. All right. This game is going along pretty well. Chris is truly a warrior, going after taking on the next guy. Battle's begun over here in this green paradise. Have you played Karateka before?
I never played it on my original system, but I have played it on emulators actually.
Okay, that's a good start. Ken continues to learn about the disk drive. Kate continues to try to get the lamp.
That's nice.
Well now. Oh, spoilers. fights going on here. I think we're gonna.
Oh, she's take lamp. She's disqualified.
I'm going to allow this dialect change. Kate has successfully gotten 1 point. She has gotten the lamp. Put that aside in some way. I'm not sure how to do what do we want to do best. It's like, do we want to do it with like the things not in or whatever? Or just
Sort of behind the machine.
sort of behind the machines. Okay, Kevin, you are officially my bit here. Once again, Ken is still learning about the disk drive. Adrian is making a series, he's just destroying some dojo.
Tell me a disk drive fact, Ken.
There are 16 sectors, and yeah, there you go.
Thank you.
But what if there's 13 or 18 seconds?
It's doing something weird. Did you?
I'm not even trying to play. I tried, but I don't think I got there.
Okay.
What's wrong with my disc, boss?
We tested all these discs, but
Drive might be.
drive might be a little off, and we will deal with this. So if we start finding that, we will swap discs around as people complete things. So just hop to the next thing. This is fascinating. I am learning a lot about the build quality of these 40-year-old
I've reached the end of this lesson.
You finished the lesson?
Yes.
You learned about the disk drive. Another point for Ken. All right, put it behind the machine, and then choose another random one.
I have just lost a crush. I'm so sad.
Yeah, so did I.
If you run into any problems, always be sure to try another game. Do not let yourself get knocked over.
Yes, I'm gonna do.
IT support.
I am fully allowing IT support, however, game support, perhaps not. But we'll see. Maybe people need help. Oh, the sound is going on.
Stereo.
Yeah.
Ken has now decided to get the lamp. Let's see that speed run. Oh, it's a pit stop over here. 1 point over here is working on her machine. So we have repairs being done on the fly.
It's my machine. I can open it if
I will not be satisfied until at least 3 of the machines are actual smoking wrecks. Actual sizzle down to 0.
Something's not working.
What now?
Something's not working. Keeps looping.
What's not working?
Keeps looping. Like watch. When I get to
Caps lock.
wait.
That's not caps lock.
Alright.
That's caps lock.
Yeah.
Alright.
it's not hula.
Alright.
It's not hula hobby.
Get ready to serve. Serve 2 rounds.
Alright.
The run continues for Chris. Ken. Ken is now in the forest. He has cleared greetings. He's tried to go to the mountains. He's gone everywhere. He hears a songbird. Meanwhile, Adrian is just fighting those guys in the light of the mountain. Lovely. Was that round 1? Oh, no, you're still going.
Still working on it.
Okay, that's fine. How many people here have played Tapper? Woo, beautiful classic, translated from the original arcade machine. Done very well. It's essentially a rhythm game. Serve those drinks?
First time playing.
Well, yes, and absolutely, one of the ideas is that people are rediscovering controls. That is definitely meant to be part of the problem. So... Ken has gone to some exciting distances. This fight continues. Chris is still fighting.
That's
There you go. You got A and Z, the old standards. Now you just got to figure out how to fill up and send yourself a drink.
What's it doing, Kate?
I typed here number 6, and it went to 80 column mode.
We've all been there. We've all been 80 column mode. Oh, he has entered the dojo. Rainbow?
The greatest time of punching people in the face.
That's yeah. Look at you, you're a monster. You're taking this guy out.
Oh wait, watch this. Wait, hold up.
Almost.
Come on, please. I gotta do it for the views.
Yeah! Ken, where have you gone?
I don't know.
Send a postcard. Send a postcard to Enchanter. Wish you were here.
Oh, come on, dude.
What is this? The princess realizes you're coming to save her? Little does she know you're not.
I'm just trying to play a game.
You're just trying to lose to an eagle.
Yes.
All you gotta do is lose to an eagle.
Which I'm probably going to do anyway.
Yeah, so, but you definitely want to lose to the eagle.
Yeah, just stand out.
It's a marathon, not a race. Camera's panning too fast. There you go.
Sorry.
You're getting it. You got the rules.
Button mashing for the win.
Finish two levels? What's Tapper finish 2?
2 rounds.
2 rounds.
The first one is objectives.
That's 1 round.
That's 1 round.
No, I don't know what it's doing. I don't know, something bad. Hot on the way
I'm
out.
actually good at this.
Or something to do with that amulet? Or the,
What?
there's the dial in the back?
What dial on the back?
There's not a dial in the back.
That's Plumman's VGA I don't have any other screen for this thing. And the screen, that's working. This is working. It all worked when I left the house.
Close.
It's supposed to
All right. In the dojo.
Please let the eagle kill me. There it is.
Here it is.
Please, please.
Boom. Lose to the eagle. Good job, Adrian. Point for you. Put the disc behind the machine and choose another random one. Lovely, lovely. It's pitch black and you're likely to be eaten by a grue.
I didn't check. Oh my God. I got the lamp. I don't know. What's wrong with it?
Get lamp.
Because I feel like it's going to be a lot faster than that.
I got the lamp.
You got the lamp. Another point goes to Ken. Put the disc behind the machine. That means you finished it. Awesome. What did you choose?
I choose, I think is Tavern, I think. I don't know. Is this one?
Dig yourself out of
I don't
round
know.
1.
Dig yourself out of round 1.
Here comes the eagle. Right into it.
Oh,
What a
Chris
terrible
lost to the
mistake.
eagle. Awesome. Drop that one. Good job.
So everybody's on
I
the
mean,
board.
whatever happens, happens.
That's the nature of the contest, right?
Yeah,
That's how it works.
that's how it works.
We'll have to.
I would try a different disc though.
I've tried a couple different discs.
Oh, you have? Okay. Gosh. And you tried a different
Am I supposed to?
Oh no, you're in Fancy Pants
Did I do something-
Mark Pilgrim mode.
Did I do something wrong?
Try. What did you do before?
I turned the machine off and on.
Turn it off and turn it on again.
Control
You're definitely in the wrong mode. One thing we have found to do on this fancy pants machine is press Control Reset when it starts to boot, and then knock yourself over to
When it starts to boot.
yeah, and then hit PR number 6. That's what we have found works. Let it go to one more hit. There. Then PR number 6. Okay.
Thank you.
No problem. What was the clue?
It's their
The clue was dig yourself.
16 megahertz.
So right now you're set to 16 megahertz, which I suggest against doing.
That's how he learned.
How else is he gonna learn? Oh man, just like the classic. Look at that.
Learn about
All these kids in there, 60 frames per second. We'll show you how it works. This is
So turn it back off? Or
No, I think
You're good.
If you turn it back on and off, it goes back to 16.
how do I?
Try it again. Pier number 6. Try C600G.
Want to say that again?
No. You got to go into the monitor. So try that now. C600G. See if that works.
Thank you.
well, assuming it works.
That's 2 rounds. I'm good. Got it.
You got it?
Yep.
Okay, successful serve of 2 rounds.
Yay.
Awesome.
Push it in.
I got something running.
We're learning a lot about these machines, aren't we? That's round 1. You have to do 2 rounds.
Draw faster.
That's not good. I'm having disk problems.
Is it not going in either?
Yep, give me check disk drive error.
It's in there or not?
No, there's nothing in there.
Oh, check this out. Just these. Yes. Don't worry about it.
Finish round 1. It's not letting me actually physically slide.
Finish round 1 of the runner.
You did. Then you're done.
Sweet.
Awesome. 1 round went down to Ken. Ken is now another point ahead.
Kind of want to.
Lovely. Place it behind there. Adrian is now learning about the disk drive.
Okay.
Learn about the disk drive.
How do you? Oh, I.
These people are really learning about the disk drive.
There.
Mission 1.
Just,
There.
Sorry.
Now,
Okay.
learn your disk drive.
Okay. I'll learn about.
Got 2.
Woo! Woo!
All right.
All right. Close that out. Take that point.
The disk drive lesson?
Yep, you did it. You hit the end of the lesson. He learned about the disk drive. All right.
Okay.
How are we doing for points, Paul? Why don't you look at the discs? The disc. Count the discs.
I have 2.
Kate has 2.
I've got
We have 1 here.
1, 2, 1. Where's Chris at?
I'm at 2.
2, 3, 1. Ooh, it's coming down.
Who has 3? Is it the lead?
Ken. Ken's currently in the lead.
Nobody saw it. Don't worry.
Because
This is Paul.
whoever's drive this is.
Oh, Paul gone wild. That's how you fix a 2C. Spike that little sucker.
Let me just see if at least works.
It's not drop. It's not drop 3.
It's not. Yeah, same thing with this one now. This one's
So we have two 2Cs that won't accept the discs.
And 1 2E that, like I said, I think my disk drive might just need to be
It just
aligned.
sticks now.
I finished mission 1.
You finished mission 1?
I'm in mission 2.
Okay. That's it.
Great.
Yep. Okay. Ken is making a move. He solved another one.
Are there any committee members left?
Slither to level 2.
He's got 2 discs.
He's up to Slither to level 2. What's he up to? 0.4 out of 9? My goodness. My goodness.
Complete level 2 or just finish level 1? No bueno, man.
It's get to level 2. They are at various ranges of difficult and not
Not
difficult.
having that nightmare.
Selected by a committee of 1.
I know.
Implemented by a committee of 1.
It worked though for what, the first 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my problem too. It works, but sometimes it doesn't work. So I'm just going through the ones that work.
It's
And
mechanically not working.
I think it's, yeah.
we are learning.
I think whoever gets to 5 first should be forced to switch computers with someone else.
Ooh.
I'm gonna buckle that swatch to 20.
Buckle that swash to
Apparently
20.
it's the disc that works.
Buckle that swash to 20. These were all written using the same disk drive on the same machine and tested. Still learning, I see.
Yes.
Underneath the protecting cover is the sector
Now
index.
it's not. How long does this sit on this? Is it supposed to sit?
It takes a while to load.
It is not known for its incredibly fast machine.
But nothing's happening?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I mean, all your machines are like incredible Lovecraftian horror. I don't even... Look at this horrifying combination of new and old technology and this bizarre signed runes, and I don't even know. That's an entire anime series right there. And then over here, this kid is staring into a monitor that's coming out of a school that hasn't gotten funding for 4 years.
Wow. That's so
Ken is, of course, going after Serpentine.
Ken's got the small screen of everybody. That's how you use it.
Check, please.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, no. You ever see The Matrix? Like when Neo blinks because he learns Kung Fu? That's what you're doing right now. Except for disk drives. And then 10... I just turned on your disk drive. Press return to turn off the drive.
What if the get lamp went, or the...
Thank you.
Did you say enter the cave?
Kate's gonna take hers up.
Enter the cave. No magic.
No magic. I'm in.
You're in?
Yep.
Okay, Chris has gotten into the cave. No magic.
Yeah.
What do I have to do for this one?
Which one is this?
Star Blazer.
Win one mission. One round.
Okay.
Just one simple round.
All right, so I'm done.
What now? You finished them all?
No,
Okay.
just that one.
You finished that one.
I finished that one. That's 3.
Okay, that's 3. Okay, I was worried about myself, my ability to watch this. I'm barely a referee. At best, I'm a commentary. Oh, 1 round. Dig yourself out.
Oh,
What's your score now? Where are you?
I got like 2.
You got 2, and you're working on number 3.
Yeah.
See right here. This is classic vintage. Young kid uses Apple II. Look at this. Look at this sock drawer, all discs in every direction.
So confused.
All right, Chris is taking on Load Runner. The fight's begun over here. The swashbuckle fight. Anyone remember swashbuckle? They probably remember it like a sad memory they have to bring back. How you doing? You're up to 6.
20 kills?
20.
That's not a small amount.
That's not a small amount. Some of these are very easy. Some of these are not very easy.
Where's the keyboard? Disconnected?
It is unusual that it is doing this. That's definitely weird.
Okay.
It should be moving. Games should be moving. I'm going to put my foot firm on that. You ever play Load Runner? It's a classic.
Yeah.
It's a classic. What was that?
We shouldn't have gotten these computers from NASCAR.
Yeah, these NASCAR computers have really not worked out for us. I'm going to enjoy my NASCAR soda. See, that's normal with a star field that moves. That's its slogan. It's normal with a star field.
Oh, that can't be a disk drive problem.
9.
If it freezes, it's not a disk drive problem.
Yeah, that's a little weird.
All right, level 2.
Level 2, you made it. Awesome. Chris makes another one. Chris is up to 4. 4 out of 9.
Great.
Ken's still okay.
The lamp. I don't
I believe Ken is still ahead, unless you want to come over and do your job as assistant and figure it out yourself. I mean, I'm happy either way. Picking up your slack is my hobby.
I feel like that's true.
What do I have to do to get to level
And Dan has also completed 4, so it's a tie.
It's a tie. We're at 4 and 4. 4 and 4 out of 9.
All right.
You are definitely racing this race with 3 tires, Kate.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind when you're fighting it. 'Cause that's definitely the situation.
What? That my computer has decided to
Well, there's a challenge there, yeah.
poop the bed on me?
Yeah. 15. 15 swashes. Oh, Ken is now up to 5?
Slither to level 2.
5. Ken is now at 5. Chris is buckling the swash. He is at 1 out of 20.
3 more, baby. 3 more.
17. And this game is still continuing to frustrate and amaze. Still the best wipe screen in gaming.
19.
Yeah, the snake is.
Oh, 19 out of 20.
Oh.
Oh, now that's a setback. That hurts where the dreams die. Okay. Game begins. There you go, you're learning. See?
Please die.
You make the hole, they fall in the hole, you walk over them. It's the corporate life in one small swoop. Good job there.
Oh, please. I swear.
Over here, Ken's serving alcohol to minors.
Like you do.
Torrance is continuing to shoot.
Oh god, I don't remember how to get that guy.
We got
Who remembers how to do the low? Oh, there it is.
Yep.
Okay, good.
Figuring out the keys is half the problem. No instruction manual. Just like your friend gave you the disc and you're too scared to ask for help. We have this fight going on here. We're at 6 buckles swashed. We're at 14 buckles swashed. You beat 2 rounds.
I did, but I like the bonus round.
But you like the bonus round. Now that's just being showy.
Getting along. Okay.
Unbelievable.
That's a feature I did not know about. Okay.
All right, I finished tapping.
Awesome. Ken is now finished tapper.
All right, there's 20.
And there's 20. Chris is finished swashing those buckles. So put that sucker away. That puts, let's see, is it still 5-5? Is that what's going on here? What are you at? You're at 5. And Ken, I believe, is at 5.
Am I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6. Ken is at 6. We have a 6 and a 5 and a 1, I believe.
2.
And a 2.
I know what it is.
And a heart made of gold. 2. So,
You can dig.
very interesting. For various values of interesting. What are you now doing, Ken?
Trying to figure out how to reboot out of Tapper.
How to reboot out of Tapper, my favorite game. You're trying to get the lamp. Let's see that speed run.
Not that I need to do this, but
So those other guys will be stealing the boxes too, so you have to kind of. That's why you gotta get rid of them. But they'll regenerate still, but they drop the box. Yeah, they drop the box if you.
Every machine contains additional challenges. They've been modded to the point that it's like a Volkswagen that goes to space. People are discovering speed-ups, hacks, chips, 1,000 damaged circuits trying their best to make old things run.
20.
20! We have 20 buckles swashed. Awesome. 2.
I'll try to get it set up on this.
all right, I got the lamp.
And you got the lamp. Awesome. My goodness. So now it's starting to feel a little bit like it's going to come down to Ken versus Chris.
I have to get to level 2.
Just have to achieve level 2 and then you're done.
Level 2.
Achieved level 2. You've gotten it. Awesome. Okay, that puts you at 3 points. 3 points. 2 points. What are you at, you monster? 6. And you can?
6.
6.
I got the lamp.
He got the lamp. But I mean, again, you got to make considerations. European rules.
What am I doing this? Pick
Wimbledon
one.
finals. You got to do what you got to do. Time to get to the next mission on Star Blazer.
Yeah, I have
I don't know how to play
plumbing.
this.
I have
Woo! Hey, feedback from the audience. How? Okay, let's go with this. I'm going to go from 1 to 10. If 1 is I can't believe I'm still here. 10 is this is the greatest moment of my young life. Start clapping. Clap when I go by your number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I don't know how to read that. That's weird. That's creepy. All right, well, okay, I got what I got, which is that there seems to be a bell curve of happiness that starts around, it's nice to be near people, followed by the people who are like, I love everything. And so that's fine. Okay, so I will definitely want feedback for what makes this better, what makes it worse. The thing about esports is it's a bunch of people using machines really hard. And what makes that interesting? What doesn't make that interesting? So I want to know.
Hooray!
commentary.
Business.
The commentary is important. So at that point, you're all doomed. But Kate's on a new machine. She has been swapped off. She is now going after. We're now at Serpentine. We've got
I'm out of fuel.
Starblazer. He's out of fuel. He has not gotten the mission. Ken is looking at a machine that seems to have the booted up DeLorean.
You should try a different disc, I think.
Wait, no, I feel like I got it this time.
That's like shoot.
Got it this time. I feel like it. Come on, please.
What?
I normally wouldn't allow hints, but at this point, I understand people want the progress to continue. But we'll figure that out later. Endless audience cheating ruins spirit of prediction, says in the final report card. Ken is now entering adventure. He has to get into the cave. No magic.
What is the radar? Is this the radar?
Quite a bit since when we started.
What?
The percentage of 2Cs has gone up quite a bit.
It's very interesting, isn't it? It's fun when you start out with 4 kids and you end with 3 kids. It's weird. Good road trip.
And weren't you saying something about 2C hell? Sounds like it's 2C heaven.
We'll have to remember that. The 2C only competition next year. Only to be done. Kate is taking on the Serpent.
Kate has no idea what she's doing.
A voice from above says press K.
I did press K.
Uh-oh.
Caps lock, caps lock, caps lock.
Caps lock.
Yeah, apples. Intuition personified.
Allowing lowercase letters would have taken 2 extra bytes.
2.
Oh, my.
Where is the radar?
Where is the radar? Go to the building.
This. Swashbucklers.
Oh, you're going to try to buckle the swash? That's a tough one. Take it on. Take it on carefully.
Oh, dear. Oopsie.
Get lamp, get the food. Swashbuckler. I prefer it in the original green.
Don't you just love that Game
that
Boy?
art.
It's got that seasick look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or the Game Boy.
So when I started this thing, it was at 5. We're at about minute 32. So, and we have, I believe, we have
Back your head.
Can I get the radar? Yay, mission 1 complete.
Mission complete. Chris has now jumped up to be next, I believe, to Ken, or are the two of them still neck and neck? Is it a tie?
Type?
Oh, actually no, because now Chris is going for the last one of 2. It's really looking like it's going to be these 2 gentlemen head to head trying to deal. I'm fascinated to see where that goes.
How do you move?
How do you move? What do you think makes you move? This is. Did anyone ever see Seven Samurai? When Toshiro Mifune is on his knees crying, "This child is me." That's what's happening right now. This is me. This is me when I'm like 11, going, "Why doesn't it move? Stupid swashbuckler! What is this? This isn't fun."
Mommy, why does it not move?
Why does it not move?
Who am I?
How do you...
So Chris is fighting.
K for keyboard.
He is fighting Serpentine, and then he has to play Tapper. Meanwhile, Ken is on adventure, has to buckle a swash and lose to the eagle. Ooh.
What's my...
Are you learning about the disk drive, King?
Yeah, I'm learning about this, right?
Awesome. Have you notice that it's really whitewashed? They really don't talk about all the terrible parts of discs, how they don't work, how it doesn't plug in.
They should have Mark Pilgrim rewrite this.
Mark Pilgrim should rewrite this from scratch. Except it'll be learn about the effing disk drive. That'll be, and it'll just go downhill from there until it's a final rant that just ends with him going, "Hurrah!" Endless keyboard that looks like somebody's hitting
Smash
it.
Pewdie Drive.
Would you like?
DOS. Pronounced DOS.
Does he just get the level 2?
There you go. Just the level 2.
Is this level 2? Level. It still says level 2.
Level 2. Chris has
Yeah,
made
it
it.
just turned on my disk drive.
Oh, good.
Why is it turning on my disk drive?
There you go. Thank you. You have learned about the disk drive, Kate.
Woo!
Excellent. Kate's trying to make up for lost time after resting over with the resting with the daisies there. I figured she was completely out, but she's gonna place.
I am killing people.
That's exactly what I wanted out of this. Children killing people. That was my hope.
I don't believe in me.
You gotta believe in yourself and then be happy when others do as well. Tapper versus Adventure. The old rivalry is back. Ken has 2 discs. Chris is on to his last one. Now, as designated by the rules that I said before, there's the mystery game where the top 2 people will fight head-to-head for the final victory. So it's looking very much like Chris is well on his way to being the first challenger.
I don't remember how to play this. What do I do here?
I never know how to play this. There's Serpentine and Serpentine.
What's the...
Who knows how?
I believe in you, Kate. Just keep fighting. Keep fighting.
Disk drives before they're cracked.
Don't count your disk drives before they're cracked.
4 is 4 more than a...
Is the commentary on the YouTube channel as stellar as I'm sure it is? Is it?
We got one question. What are we watching?
Awesome. Tell him that we're friends of Ninja and we've taken over his channel.
I am.
I'm hot with the kids.
Yeah, you're totally cool with the kids, man.
Well, same thing. What's happening here? What am I doing?
Yeah, how do I know when I'm not in the cave yet, am I?
Did you go through the grading?
Yeah?
Then you're in the cave.
Oh, all right.
All right, get out of there.
All right.
Get out of that dump. All right, he's done it. All right, 2 more. Buckle the swash to 20 or lose to the eagle.
All right. How do I? Oh, how did I do that?
Chris is still.
Yeah, but
Is this your second round?
No.
I'm pretty sure it was
Oh, hi.
I was almost 20. Almost. I was like at 19 or something.
Kate is still.
Hey Ken, you
Fighting
can
the
finish
serpents?
in 4 minutes because donuts.
Did you hear that?
What?
He was at 19 when they got him.
Somebody went for a crazy adapter.
I swear.
Adrian was at 19 out of 20 when they got him. When they had to start over.
Really? Were you at 19?
I was at 19 and I just really died.
Are the other contestants fine with me just giving that one to Adrian?
Yeah.
All right, the other, so you got it.
Oh, yay! Whoa! I'm a cheater, but yeah!
I got news for you. I never got to 19 before I was 48 years old, so you're way ahead of me on my schedule. Great job. How many points you got there, Adrian? 3?
Yeah, 3.
Awesome.
And
We got 3. We've got
What happened?
7.
Give me more.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
What level were you on?
he's on his
I don't
last.
know.
He's got 8 points.
I don't
He's
know what
shooting for 9. That will put him. You stupid spider.
How can
is
you?
acceptable.
Wait, what level are we supposed to get to?
You're supposed to finish 2 rounds.
And what's a round? Is this?
A round is when he's really proud of himself and takes a drink.
oh,
So that was round 1.
This is round 1.
Now you got to do round 2.
Ah, so round 2's hard.
There you go.
oh wait, did I do it?
We may have the first person going through. A little buckle of swashing going on over here.
I literally have no idea what I'm doing.
See, what I love about Tapper is it's really easy except for when it's not. That's what's so spectacular. People will go in
Why
and...
am I laying eggs?
Buckle the squash.
Another question I ask myself all the time.
No.
Why am I laying eggs?
Very correctly, that's a timer type of thing.
Okay, no, that's...
Ah.
These are
Is that it?
rhetorical questions.
That's it. All right. So Chris is the first one through the finish line for the 9
Where's your?
We have our first head-to-head contestant. Do you need to get watered down? Gatorade on your head?
No, I need your blood pressure cuff, I think, though.
You want my blood pressure cuff? Awesome. How does it feel? What's your?
I'm sweating.
You're
Nerve-wracking.
Was
Yes.
it an exciting set?
It was very exciting.
Very
yes,
exciting set with the clues relatively clear.
Yes.
Oh, excellent.
They were excellent.
Excellent.
Yep,
You didn't
yep.
drink out of the coffee machine in the
not.
hotel room? Good,
No, I
good.
didn't.
Never do
I
that.
did
Never
not do
never
that.
do
No,
that.
it was-
good.
it's all-
So what we're going to do now is you take a break.
Okay,
So
good.
you are the
Can I
first.
just do a lap around
you take a rest, whatever you need to do.
Okay,
You
okay.
need to go speak to your sponsors, and then you're going to be competing against whoever the second person through the gate is.
All right.
So Chris, so you are still currently tied for second. You will be competing for first.
Back in.
Also, you will be one of the two head-to-head machines as you have a joystick. Kate is going after Serpentine.
He has figured it out.
Kate has figured out Serpentine. Remember, only one.
Yeah.
Did you win it? Did you?
No, I lost.
Oh, you did. Okay, but you entered your initials.
I got the high score screen.
Okay, all right.
that
Take
count?
your victories where you get it. What? I mean,
I might want to
the buckles of the swashing continue. You are at 9.
It'll just start.
Okay.
It's just slow.
Please.
There you go.
I really hope oh.
Try
There you go.
Here, try A and Z. See if that.
Nothing. How do you?
Try the caps lock key. Always try the caps lock key.
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, there you go.
Aha. Wait.
Everybody's learning.
Then you gotta
always try the
you gotta
caps
shove
lock
the beer
key.
down the thing.
Shoves it
Maybe space bar. Yes, there you go.
Buckles swashing at 12.
So go to each one, hit
Okay.
the space bar, select beer.
Okay.
It's still
I enjoy retro.
anybody's game.
Yep.
Ken is still 3 games away,
Now
or
the
2
next
games
one,
away.
They're gonna send their empty bottles back, and you gotta catch them before they fall off
Oh,
the
so
end.
this is this button.
Keep going. So keep doing what you were doing. Space bar. Yep.
Now remember, they're serving root beer.
Yep.
Yeah. This is apple.
Root beer tapper.
This is totally apple juice.
Totally apple juice.
I like this kid's style.
Yeah.
He's going places.
You're so.
That was one of the games I'd never seen before when I was a kid.
What, tapper? He's missed it? It's always interesting when people see what they miss. Like they get these different pieces. Level 2. Okay, Kate's gone best level 2. Okay.
Kate's fifth in the bag.
Kate has 5. We've got 5, we've got 2, we've got, I believe, 6 working on 7,
Okay, I
and we
think I
have
got it.
over here 3 working on 4. It's still anybody's game. There's a non-zero chance Ken's about to hit a wall. Level 20, he has buckled the swash.
Yeah.
So now it just comes down to Ken needs to lose to the eagle.
That's a time-consuming task there, Ken.
Yep.
Save it the best for last.
Save the best for last, said the body. That should be a good epitaph. I saved the best for last. The fight's begun to lose to the eagle. Awesome. Serpentine.
Who was that last time?
It's good. It'll just start over. There you go. You want to switch to a different one?
Monstrosity. Look at this monstrosity. The things you have to switch. Do that. Some weird thing. You know, the scary part is I wonder if you can set it to half speed.
Yeah, I think you can.
Oh, that's pretty good. It's like playing a game where somebody has to pull the steroid needle out of their arm to compete. You know, they're like, wait a minute, boink. Okay, now it's not helping me. I'm going to go for a run now. This terrifying Frankenstein machines are my favorite. Oh!
Those empties.
You're getting it though. You learned the game already.
I know.
For instance, one of the rules is always use the caps lock key. And
Just for testing something.
you got it. If you keep running into problems, you might want to switch to Chris's machine, which has been proven to be a winner. Possibly.
It was the machine.
Oh, one of the
Good,
pieces worked.
good. One of
One
the
of
yep.
mine, so-
Catch that next one.
Hold on, Susie.
Exciting.
This.
This competition for second place is hotter than we
There's one at the
expected.
top. Yep, yeah, there's another one. That could be it. You did it.
Did he do it?
He did it.
He did it. 2 rounds. Awesome.
Can I destroy the disc later?
What?
Can I destroy the disc?
I mean, if
Like,
you
save it.
is that important to you? Do you have to destroy the things that you love?
I don't love this actually.
Okay, all right. Just
I'll
making
keep
sure.
it alive. I'll keep
Just
it on
making
life
sure.
support. No, I'll keep it on life support.
Oh, and we're going to learn about the disk drive.
Appropriate.
Good. Get a little disk drive lesson. I think it already gave you a little lesson.
Oh yeah,
I
no,
think it
my
gave you a
machine's schooled.
These machines are spanking people. I just wanted the games to be hard, not the machines they ran on.
I don't like that there's no blocks in this game.
No blocks.
No blocks.
No instant replay.
Karateka has no blocks.
Ha! Speed run.
Speedrun strats!
Speed run. Super speed run. There you go. There we go.
It's all about that 8 p.m., baby.
Right there. Here we go. He's learning. There's no quiz. There's no test. If there was one, yeah, it would be pretty bad, wouldn't it?
Well, good thing there isn't.
Yeah. Oh, speedrun strats.
Can we do Apple games done quick?
Next year.
Next year, speedrunning.
How do I switch to run?
Yo, the learning.
Come on.
You can do it.
Oh,
Pronounce
thank you.
DOS.
Run into it.
sure. And then, thank you.
Waiting for it.
Thank you. You've learned about the disk drive. 45 seconds, no scope, 360.
Just one task, print a greeting card with
Print shop.
Oh, just for the record, yeah, one of my planned ones was to add up the numbers 6, 5, 0, and 2 in VisiCalc. But I
Oh,
decided.
I could have done that.
I know, people have different things. All right, we're swapping machines to try to deal with a smoking husk. So far, 2 machines have fallen by the wayside. They are totally on fire.
Chris's first one, TCK couldn't even get started.
Oh man, we have destroyed 3 apples. That's a fair price. That's a pretty fair price. Are there any other questions from the YouTube streamers? Do the YouTube streamers have any other important things to let us know? What? What's going on?
I'm just saying she just needs a little
Oh, I see. All
TLC.
right, a little TLC. All right.
Like, share, subscribe.
Yeah, there we go. Like, share, subscribe.
I was like,
I feel that not pimping my own channel.
Exactly.
Remember which one is
Next time, we'll just have everyone have stickers and jackets with logos.
I guess this kind of
Exactly.
Yeah, that'll work.
Again, if the thing takes off and there's large people competing, you can have little signs next to your desk saying you're competing from whatever. I'm not sure everyone here wants to capture these performances forever for their future.
I feel like it's a thing, but now it's just. Oh dear. Oh boy.
You can pull down to drop.
Oh, thank you.
Who needs the ladder when you can take the express?
Yeah, true.
Oh yeah, watch out. That's it.
God, I've completed so many projects and dug myself into a hole and hid. Ken, meanwhile, continues his fight to the dojo to lose to the eagle. This is coming close. This is some coming close. It's looking very much like Ken may be the guy, but first he has to lose to the eagle. And then over here, the fight begins. Oh, that hurts. That hurts every time it happens. Jordan's giggling in France. It giggles. It giggles. If you follow Jordan Mechner's Twitter, by the way, it is primarily him doing sketches of Paris.
Off the clip
So,
this time. Why
living
not?
best life. How many people here have seen the Prince of Persia movie with Jake Gyllenhaal? How many people have seen posters of the movie? How many people here know who Jake Gyllenhaal is?
Mysterio.
So when Tony and I were imaging the discs for the Prince of Persia project, Jordan said, "Hey, let me show you my favorite Prince of Persia artifact." And I said, "Sure." And on his phone, he had a photo of him and Jake Gyllenhaal, one of the producers, with cigars and vodka in a Russian underground vodka bar during the tour for Prince of Persia movie. I was like, that's my favorite moment.
He's on the left side of the keyboard.
Ken is in the dojo. He's the worst thing to happen to this dojo. I forgot that she healed.
Yeah, so did I.
Like Halo. Exactly like Halo. Oh.
Where do you think Halo got it?
Where do you think Halo got it? From Karateka. I think this moment is about to happen.
Please, I just want to go to the next level. So do you have to get like every bag down?
No, you just have to get the boxes.
Oh.
Just ignore the guys if you can. They're kind of irrelevant. You just got to get them.
You kill them, they respawn at the top and drop down.
Yeah.
Delay them.
There you go. Yeah, just get all the boxes.
That's what I mean.
And Ken has lost to the Eagle. All right. Hands off keyboards unless you're Adrian. Then play all you want, kid. But we now have our two competitors. They are Ken and Chris. Let me.
Mine is about 4 more than I
You
thought I
want to touch that disc for me? A couple discs right there. Which?
Make this good, put them on different computers.
Well, yeah, they're going to be on different. Oh, I see different computers. You want to mess them up? Sure, why not? Sure, why not? Ken, you'll sit here, and Chris, you'll sit here. Where's Chris? Did he run off? Is he retching in a corner? Okay, there you are. Oh, that's right. You're helping the children grow like seedlings. All right, so awesome, fantastic. Fantastic.
I get this.
All right. And how long did that take? What time is it? Okay, so according to my thing, it took us 52 minutes to run this gauntlet.
Totally booby trapped.
Well, I was trying to calculate that in. So that's very informative.
I did it!
Oh, so that's why it's doing that?
Yeah.
I did it!
You did it. Awesome. So, all right. So our two competitors are Chris and Ken. They've never met, so that adds to the spice. These two gentlemen will be trying to compete. One of them is going to be second place, and one of them is going to be first place. I personally don't subscribe to the theory that first place or second place is first loser. I think it's actually fair, but I do want to see each of you win. There's no way to tie, so each of you take a disc. The disc.
What's the hint?
The hint is rescue one embassy, lose no one.
Oh, shit.
All right.
And how do I actually...
I hope you're not playing Rusty Duck.
No, you're not playing Rusky Duck. I'm a nice man.
So the only way I know how to do that is to turn the computer off,
Okay.
which will activate the fast chip, which you then need to turn back down. So turn it on, and when it's done,
Okay.
when it's done with the fast chip, you hit Control Reset. So right here,
There you go. Control reset.
Can we make
and
the
now you turn the
odds
fast
2
chip
men
down to
enter, 1 men
1%.
leave?
Well, it's under-
All right. So you're in there. You're in there. He's booting. You go ahead and boot Ken. Here we go.
Are there any tricks for this machine?
Nope.
Okay.
That one just works.
All right.
It's a nice machine.
So
Must be nice.
the old classic. I want to see you take all those folks home.
Leave no one behind.
First sortie. All you got to do is take everyone home. Here we go. It's pretty simple so far. We're seeing We're seeing that somebody had a few drinks before he got into the helicopter. Ken is raining down damage and death on nothing. This is fantastic. Also raining down damage and death. Ken has ruined some hearts. This is going on.
This is very hard.
Oh, somebody is gathering up some people. He's gathering up some people. People, don't leave anyone behind. Very nice.
What's the task? Lose no one and...
Lose, take everyone home.
Oh no.
I've never done that. You can get redone.
No, not all 64. We'd be here all night.
Then you turn around right away and from one building or for the whole round?
Just from one building.
One building. So the whole embassy. I think Ken just got the whole embassy. I think Ken's got to take them home.
And
one person died.
One person did die? You can't do that.
So we have to add,
Yeah,
so I
but
have
you
to
got-
rescue 16 people then.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you've got the idea. So you figured out how it's going to work out. And how many of you have you rescued? 16, or how many of you rescued? 16. Okay. Well, it looks
As long
like
as they don't cut any of their heads off.
boom.
Up and down.
All right, he did it. First place, second place. We have this wonderful moment shared by everyone. Fantastic. This concludes the first, possibly the only, but maybe just the first marathon. I would love to discuss with people in email or the Slack ways to improve, to modify, to make better. Like I said, what the other ones do is they tend to have one game head-to-head with the Warriors and then move on to the next one and the next one. We could always have something like that. I just want us to have a good time, to be involved and do good things. So thanks for everyone for doing this. Especially thank you not only to the management staff, but also to everyone who brought the machines down and did this into the darkness, trying to get it working. And please, a second of silence for the machines we destroyed along the way. Thank you very much. Thanks, everyone.